Guys, this is Books Nelson here with another card review from At Me Bro Show. We're going to be getting into this pink diamond Eddy Curry. So people are really hyped about this card, and for good reason. He's a full 7 feet. He looks like he has pretty good dimensions. He's got an 89 3 ball. Driving layup, driving dunk, standard dunk, all of that is elite. Ball handles at 86 with the shoe I just put on him to guarantee the speed dribbles. Post moves is a 90, post hooks a 94, post fades a 94. Card looks absolutely insane. Rebounding is elite. Even has an 81 perimeter defense. Obviously, if you know anything about Eddy Curry, this has nothing to do with the man who actually played basketball. This is just 2K making up characters, but that's okay. That's what we're doing right now. He's got a 95 block, at 84 shot contest, at 85 lateral quickness, at a 96 speed. On paper, he projects to be one of the best centers in the game, easily one of the best centers in the game. All right, so let's look at his badges before we get into his animations real quick. First, the defense: Hall of Fame clamps and intimidator, moving truck, post move lockdown, pogo stick, rim protector. After that, who even cares? But he also does have that gold interceptor. It is worth noting he only has a gold rebound chaser. So if you're getting out rebounded, it might be wingspan, it might be that rebound chaser not being all the way. Okay, he's got the downhill, which is actually going to help this card a lot. Just because you know he doesn't have the most speed with the ball in the world, but he's going to feel even faster with that downhill. Quick first step, bailout, break starter, U-shape tight handles. Okay, so he doesn't have handles for days, which I'm going to say, thank God, because this card would be impossible to deal with if he had handles for days. All of the shooting badges are on gold or Hall of Fame. And the finishing, does he have slithery? Okay. Oh no, they did not restrain themselves. He has gold slithery. So that's why this guy at one point during the day was all the way up around 200,000. Now, if you guys will notice, I don't know if it's coming across in the video here, but Eddy Curry, you can see him actually speed up a little bit. Like that acceleration is kicking in and pushing him forward, making him feel much faster than most bigs. He's just, yeah, I don't know if it's the acceleration. It's one of those things that could be a secret sauce thing, but he just moves different. He definitely moves different. He reminds me, I mean, he's in that Dino class of like pure point center. He's got a great release, much less, crazy release than Shaq's. Not that Shaq has a bad release necessarily, but Eddy Curry's a full-on guard at 7 feet. Like he's just absolutely insane. All right, so let's get to it. These are his hot zones. He actually doesn't have the greatest hot zones in the world, but he has a really nice release, so I'm not sure if it matters. He can definitely green, and I don't even have a three-point shoe on him. I'm not sure if I would put a ball handling shoe or a three-point shoe on Eddy Curry. Like, I like for cards to always be able to do their ball handling moves. I don't like cards to change up on me in the middle of our relationship. But as you can see already, the shot is crazy. Let's see his leaner, which is important for a post player. That's his leaner. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a really nice fade. And again, he has that high post fade, high mid-range. So that's going to help him out a lot. It's going to be really key when you're coming out of the post and you're in that post launch fade right there. That's going to be super money, end of the shot clock, a great bailout move. All right, and let's look at, I can't believe we're saying this. Let's look at Eddy Curry's peekaboo. That's a sentence in 2020. And the peekaboo's insane. It's just crazy. If you really know how to play this game, I would imagine this card is just completely unguardable. Like, there's nothing you could do about it. You see there, greens all day with the peekaboo. Let's go with the full court dribbles. See what Eddy Curry's. Look at how fast. Like, hold on. Guys, did you see that? Watch when I'm running down court. Look at how he speeds up. Can you see the little speed boost that's like pushing him forward? It's crazy. All right, his behind the back is nuts. His crossover is okay. Let's look at that crossover between the legs. Oh, he's got the glitchy crossover behind the back. All right, guys, if you're not familiar with my videos, I'll go over it real quick. So this is his crossover, all right? And we already saw his behind the back. His crossover behind the back combo cancels the animation frames of his crossover and gives him a speed boost. So here you go. All right, so that's something you can actually use in the game. It's a fairly strong option if you put it together in the right places. Let me see if I can. There we go. And it just gives you another option amongst many other good options. So this is going to be his half spin between the legs move. Not too great on a half spin between the legs. Let's check out his half spin behind the back. This card is nuts though. This is definitely one of the better cards I've tried out. In the running for top pink diamond in the game. He's definitely in the group with Tracy McGrady. Probably, I mean, I'm not going to say he's ahead of Dino because Dino's wingspan does magical things. But he could easily be ahead of Dino. I'd have to play with the card as much as I've played with Dino to really give that decision. Like I said, Dino has been a monster for me. He's fought that Galaxy Opal Shaq very, very well. And that makes me hold Dino in very high regard. All right, so yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I have to say anything. You guys see the way this card is moving. This is absolutely nuts. Let me pull up the chat, see what y'all talking about. But he is a monster. All right, SD, what's up, homie? Noti squad, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. You hate that you're contemplating selling Kareem for Eddy Curry. Yeah. I mean, the game's been a joke for a while. You know, it is what it is. Is Curry better than Shaq? I don't know. I don't know if he's better than Shaq, but you know. Yeah. The thing about Kareem that I think he has above everybody else is his card dimensions combined with his speed make him the best defender in the game, probably by a pretty good distance. In terms of, like, so the number one of the strongest weapons in this game is to just press and like run in the passing lanes. And Kareem is the best center for that, which I think puts him as number one. I think for centers, defense is more important than offense, because if your center can hit threes, no matter what kind of threes they are, if they can just hit wide open threes, they're fine. You can run your pick and pop stuff through your power forward, but you can't replace Kareem's ability to run through the passing lanes and harass people and get steals and run full court. You just can't replace it, at least not at this current point in the meta. So I think Kareem is still going to be in that group with that. Look at the way this Eddy Curry moves. Like, literally, they broke the game. Like, this is... Like, I'm not trying to be a dude complaining and just talking crap about the game and stuff, but they literally... This is a, like... When I say game-breaking card, I mean, like, he's not supposed to move like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not supposed to... Like, I did a move earlier. I don't know how I did it, but it was like a change... There we go. It was a change of direction. There's a couple of change of directions with this Eddy Curry. There we go. You see that? How quick he changed directions? So it's almost like having a Pro 3 Hezi when you change directions. Just literally stop, let his speed boost animation like cancel, and then figure out the frame where you go the other way, and this Eddy Curry will change directions in a way that you literally can't do anything about. This card is crazy. I don't even know what's happening right now. Like, this is nuts. This is nuts. Like, I'm so surprised they turned the game into this. Like, it's so hard to like take anybody seriously when you do this. Like, I understand arcadey, but this mode isn't even arcadey. It's just like, all right, let me not complain. This is a card breakdown. This is not me complaining about the game. I'm gonna just continue to break down the card. That's what we're gonna do. What's his step back? He's got an amazing step back. So he's got the Steph Curry behind the back thing. Wow. This is what we're doing. You know what? I'm going to be unprofessional. I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just going to dribble around with the card and go through the stuff I normally go through because I have no words. I have no words for what's happening on my screen right now. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what you want from me. I met Eddy. So what I will do is I'll tell you a quick little story. So I'm from New York, so I was in New York. This is when Eddy Curry was on the team, and I was just on 34th Street, and I was at a regular red light at the stop sign, and Eddy Curry was just next to me. I was like, "Oh shit, what's up, homie?" And he was like, "Yeah, he was chill, he was cool." I was like, "Hey, y'all gonna make the playoffs this year?" He's like, "We're gonna try, man." And that was pretty much it. I wished him the best of luck. He said thank you. Went about his day, and I don't remember if he went to the comic book store, but I think somebody said he might have went to the comic book store that time. I'm not sure. But that was it. That was, we shook hands and he went about his business. This, like I said, this was back when Curry was on the team. So, yeah, that's my Eddy Curry story. He seemed like a decent kid. I say kid, I mean, I don't know how much younger he is than me, if at all. But seemed like a nice guy. Yeah, this is what this card can do. So you guys see the animations on screen. I'm just gonna fool around and be nutty with the card. I really got nothing to say. I mean, luckily for you guys, most people on my team can't really dribble, so you're not gonna have to deal with this every game. But if this was Park, if like they released this in the Park, he would like totally ruin the Park because everybody would be doing this. Yeah, I mean, yeah. How's he defensively? I've heard he's very good. His stats are amazing. His wingspan doesn't look bad. It's not. He's no Dino or anything. But his stats are crazy. He has every good defensive badge out of the Gold Hall of Fame. You'd have to play the game to really see how he is defensively. But yeah, he's definitely, you know. I have no words. I have no words. Like, I'm a Knicks fan. You know, I was there throughout the Eddy Curry era. And so, fun fact, Eddy Curry was actually a gymnast when he was younger. He could do, like, you know, double backflips and all that stuff. So he was a really athletic guy, really light on his feet. And honestly, if he had his head together, he definitely had what it took to be a great player in the NBA. Some people call him a bust. I wouldn't exactly call him a bust. He put him more into the disappointment category because he did show his potential in the league. It wasn't like, I consider a bust someone who never ever lives up to their potential without like any injuries or anything. Eddy Curry actually showed, oh no, he could be that guy if you put him in the right situation, but he just didn't have the head to, like, you know, keep it there. But yep. Let me see his killer crossover. Oh my god, he has a killer crossover. What the? I don't know what to say, guys. So here we go. I'm gonna read the chat, and then let's look at this dunk package. I'm gonna try and keep it professional, guys, but what is he doing? What is even happening right now? I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm trying to be professional, but it's a struggle. His dunk packages are looking really good. Wow. I thought I would never sell Blake Griffin. But if the auction house wasn't all janky, if I was serious about this game, which at this point I don't know how anyone could be, but I would definitely consider having him over Blake Griffin, considering their prices are so far apart. Even though I love Blake Griffin, I think he's one of the best power forwards in the game. But I would probably run Kareem and Hakeem at center and put Eddy at the 4, because there's no reason not to run him at the 4, because there's nothing that a 4 is giving you that Eddy can't give you. He has the perimeter defense. He has everything. I'm sure he's 100% fine at the 4. And similar to Shaq, just probably really, really overpowering at the 4. And they take certain cards like Siakam and Kevin Durant, and you just can't play them against a card like Eddy Curry, I don't think. Yep. So yeah, I'm going to keep this card. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to sell anything for the rest of the year, to be honest with you, aside from like silver cards and stuff. I like the cards that I have, and you know, if it's a fun card, I'm probably just going to keep it. There's nothing out there that I really like want. So yeah, I picked up this Eddy Curry for 100K. He's easily worth that. There's not a card in that price range that's better, in my opinion. He's better than most cards in that price range. He's better than most cards in the 200K price range, would be my guess. And if you don't have them and you have 100K, yeah, I definitely recommend getting them so that you can fight fire with fire. And he's a nice answer to the Opal Shaq. I'm not going to be one of those people that says he's better than the Opal Shaq. I haven't played with the Opal Shaq, so you know I can't say. But I mean, I'll let Eddy speak for himself. It is what it is. This is the game we play. This is the game we play. Let me get one more ridiculous animation out of Eddy. There we go. All right. I hope this was informative for you guys who are wondering about that new Eddy Curry. This is what he's bringing to the table. All right. So if you're interested in this, then by all means, come get it. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.